I am Mary, daughter of King James II, and I was born in the year 1662. My father loved me dearly, though I was raised apart from him for much of my childhood, in a household that followed the Church of England. My mother, Anne Hyde, was wise and kind, and from her I learned the virtues of duty and modesty. My father's faith, however, cast a shadow over our family. When he turned to the Church of Rome, the course of my life changed forever. At 15, I was married to my cousin, William of Orange, a man 10 years my senior, born in 1650 in the Dutch Republic. It was a union born of politics, not love, meant to strengthen Protestant alliances across Europe. Yet over time, respect grew between us, and respect became affection. William was quiet and serious, but steadfast and brave. I came to see in him the same resolve that had once shone in my grandfather, King Charles I. When my father was overthrown in what they called the Glorious Revolution of 1688, I felt my heart break in two. I could not rejoice at my own father's ruin, even as England called for deliverance from his rule. Yet duty is often cruel to the heart. The nation declared that my father had abdicated by fleeing to France, and that I and my husband should rule in his place. Thus, in the February of 1689, we were crowned together, William III and Mary II, King and Queen of England, Scotland and Ireland. We were joint monarchs, equal in title, though it was clear from the first that William would lead. I accepted this willingly, for I never craved power. My wish was only to serve God and my people faithfully. Before we were crowned, Parliament presented us with the Bill of Rights, a document that forever changed the English crown. It declared that no monarch could rule without Parliament's consent, that elections must be free, and that the people had certain rights that no sovereign could take away. I did not see it as a blow to kingship, but as a safeguard against tyranny, the same tyranny that had undone my father. Our reign was one of balance between faith and governance, peace and war. At home I sought harmony. I reopened the churches my father had closed, and worked to ease old religious tensions. Abroad, William fought tirelessly to defend Protestant Europe against the ambitions of Louis XIV of France. He was not loved for his manners. His Dutch tongue was thick, his temper often cold, but he was admired for his courage. When William was away commanding armies, I ruled as regent in his stead. Those years taught me much about strength, patience, and the burdens of power. I often prayed for peace, though I knew my husband's wars were fought for the safety of our faith and our realm. Despite the weight of duty, I tried to bring gentleness to the court, restoring charity, supporting the poor, and tending to the sick. Yet joy was fleeting. We had no children, and the knowledge that our line would end with us troubled me deeply. Still, I trusted that God's will was just. My only wish was that England should remain strong, free, and faithful when I was gone. In the winter of 1694, I was struck by smallpox. I had seen that cruel illness take others before me, but I knew from the first that I would not recover. As my strength faded, William never left my side. The crown had bound us together by duty, but it was love that held us to the end.